With that wig in your walk and that giggle, there's no shock to think that you're the one who's going to be laid out on the block. For all the world loves to see you, we all want to be you. But since we can't, we're gonna see you drop. We'll see your fingers get bloody from clawing your way to our hearts, to the pits of our stomach. The quiver of fear broadcasts in your skin is goosebumps and sweat drops. It feels good to see you feel bad when you realize that you will be food for the worms. But first we'd like to see you squirm.
Yes! Woo! We're back, everybody. It's another episode of the Heavy Leather Horror Show. All things horror, all things Salem, live from which city? We got a great show tonight. Before we get there, let me tell you who everybody is. Right next to me, there she is, everybody. It's Salem's greatest hauntress, Kelly Kapow. Yeah, give us like something. Give us a scare. Just give us a scare. Quick scare.
I can't. I'm not in costume.
Ah, you can't?
Rawr.
Okay. To my other left, Dungeon Synth Master Door is here. Door! Oh, there he is. Look at him lurking in the corner. Sometimes I wake up at night and he's still lurking in the corner. It's wild.
Oh.
Over there to my right, Salem's creepiest. It's the Squirm. Sexy and scary, Calliope Morrison.
Woo!
There she is. To today's show, the man, the myth, the legend, Dr. Vitka is here.
Yeah!
You know him.
I'm excited for this, yeah.
You know that guy.
I love that guy.
You were just hanging out with that guy.
Yeah. We watched Freaks.
1934, Freaks.
Yeah.
Great. Also, DJ Vudu is here. The founder of Salem's Goth Night. Dark with a Q.
Ooh, mysterious.
Yep. We'll find out how the Q got in there.
Yeah.
That's not how you spell dark. Right?
That's not how you spell it.
That's the way he spells it, though. We'll find out what that's all about. We also have a special surprise guest coming in. We'll see who it is. Quickly, new releases this week on Blu-ray or DVD or streaming. You can probably stream them, too. I don't know. You ever stream?
I stream every day.
She streams every day. Bug, not the one where Michael Shannon wraps his trailer in tinfoil. You remember that one? Not that one. This one's from 1975. It says here, an earthquake releases a strain of mutant cockroaches with the ability to start fires. Oh boy, that sounds rough.
It does sound rough.
Bug. Also, Inseminoid from 1981. Crew of interplanetary archaeologists is threatened when an alien creature impregnates one of their members, causing her to turn homicidal, murder them one by one.
That sounds scary.
Yeah. Also new to Blu-ray is 2018's Lose. You ever seen Lose?
No.
Guess what? I saw it too. I don't know. I saw it. I don't remember a thing about it. I watched it again. I didn't get it. Lursa's here. Lursa's seen it. Lursa, come on out and let us know she's seen it. It's Lursa, everybody. She was on Survivor. Everybody knows that.
Hi.
Some called her the token lesbian. I wouldn't say that, but you were the first. Were you the first?
The first lesbian there? No.
Okay.
But I was a token one.
Okay, good.
And it's fine.
Okay.
We love that.
Tell us about Lose.
It's messed up. I saw it twice.
Okay.
And from what I saw, this girl, she kind of like summoned a spirit and leaves it hanging out in her Catholic school. And all the girls go crazy. And then she moved to Germany and the spirit follows her there and goes from person to person until she finds her. It's very fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw it twice because it was like a mess. Also, I thought it was going to be in Spanish because she speaks Spanish.
Yeah.
And I got really excited in the theater. Like, yeah, I won't need to read anything in this movie. And then they start speaking Germany. And I'm like, speaking in German. And I'm like, oh, okay. That doesn't help me.
So you both had to watch it twice?
Yes.
And I still don't know what it's about. Hey, so thumbs up or thumbs down on Lose?
Medium.
So
Like in the
Like
middle.
a sideways
Like,
thumb? Can we do
yeah.
Stacey, is a sideways thumb? Is that Is that okay? She says it's okay. All right, sideways.
All right.
Sideways some. Thank you. Larsa. Larsa's our floor director, by the way, everybody. Couldn't get through the show without her. Could not get through the show without her. This guy is, our first guest is a local legend. At least that's what Kelly says. I don't know.
He's a doctor.
He's a doctor of...
I don't know. Witchcraft and voodoo and I don't know. You ask him. Bring him out.
Wait. Before we bring him out, just talk him up a little bit. Introduce, like, this guy.
This guy is Salem's sexiest
Go ahead, keep going.
doctor. He is the one that you want to go to if you want a spooky tour. He knows everything there is to know about UFOs. Hey, that's true. Yeah.
Well, I'm excited. Here he comes, everybody. This is Dr. Vitka.
Woo!
What? Look at him.
I did not do a good job talking you up. I'm so sorry.
Oh, you're the worst, Kelly.
I know.
Here you go.
I am a
Here you
bad
go,
hype
Dr.
man.
Hey, it's Dr. Vitka.
How are you this afternoon?
Hey, welcome to the show. We appreciate having you here.
I'm glad to be here.
Let's talk about, by the way, Dr. Vitka brought us a couple of photographs that he wants us to see. So we'll talk about that in a minute. But first, how do you guys know each other? How do you know? Where and when did you meet Dr. Vitka?
Oh my God, we met like 15 years ago.
At the Spook House.
Oh.
At the Spook House.
We met.
At the Spook House.
Count Orlok's when it was
Right next door at the Nightmare Gallery.
Yeah.
For people who don't live in Salem, explain what Count Orlok's is.
It is a fantastic wax museum. All classic Hollywood monsters from the beginning of cinema right up through the present day. Only they're not all wax, they're mostly latex. But it's awesome.
Beautiful. So that's where you guys met. So you do some haunting. You do some... What do you do?
Not really a haunter. I have a background in the sideshow business. And
Okay, excellent.
Now,
Yeah.
I own Spellbound Tours, the Voodoo Vampire and Ghost Tour, Salem's original paranormal tour. We also do paranormal investigation.
What?
Yeah.
What? Give us an example of your investigations.
Probably the strangest thing that I've ever seen. This wasn't even an investigation. This happened in my own home. And if you told me this story, I probably wouldn't believe it. But
Right.
since it happened to me,
You know it's true.
I have to believe it. So I got done doing my tour at night.
Okay.
I walked in the house, opened the front door, and as I was walking up the steps to get into my apartment, I opened the door there, started opening it a little bit, and from inside the room, I heard a voice say, "Good dog." And I thought, no big deal. Somebody who's coming over, going to be in there talking to the dog.
Yep. You have a dog.
Then I realized nobody was there.
Wait a minute. Do you have a dog?
I do.
Okay.
And he wouldn't go in the room. He wouldn't go in. He was in the hall. He was just staring. He wouldn't go in. I had to pull him in. We were looking around. There was nobody in the room. Nobody was there. And I thought that was really, really weird. And then I decided to do some research on the
Okay.
house.
All right. Here we go.
Turns out the person who owned it was a sea captain. He died at sea. His widow became like an animal hoarder. And it would have made sense for her to like the dog. Definitely weird.
But that seems like a relatively benign haunting.
In that
as far as
same
hauntings
building,
go.
our friend Travis, who he doesn't believe in ghost stuff at all.
Right.
We were having a little party, and all of a sudden there was this huge crash. And I look over and I'm like, "Hey, be careful." He had turned white. He's like, "I didn't touch anything." And the bottle that had been on the table right in front of him had now just smashed right at his feet. You remember that, Kelly?
I don't think I was there for that.
You were definitely there that night.
You were definitely there, buddy.
I might have had some of that bottle.
Are you our ghost, Kelly? Are you our ghost?
It's possible. It's possible that you're the ghost. Also, Kelly tells me that you are also a ufologist.
Yes, indeed. I'd say ghosts are my career.
Yep.
UFOs are really my passion.
They're your passion. Okay. All right.
Did you know just right up the street, just a little ways past the Willows, is where one of the only totally unexplained Project Blue Book sightings happened?
Is that right?
Yeah, the
Tell us about
famous, it was, I think, 1954.
Okay.
And it was right by the old Coast Guard station.
All right.
And these guys going by in a car saw 4 saucer-shaped things, 4 lights just zoom by, and they actually got a picture of it. And even the Army Air Force wasn't able to discredit it. It's one of the most famous UFO photographs of all time, and it was right here in Salem.
Why do you think that so many UFO sightings are flying saucers? Flying saucers were invented by Hollywood in the 1950s as a special effect, and yet that's the kind of spaceship that everybody sees. Did Hollywood get it right, and that's what interplanetary craft looks like?
Hollywood got it sort of right. If you go back into medieval art and pre-American art, Mesoamerican art, going back to all the ancient cultures, just about everybody has the disc-shaped object.
Okay.
And in the 1950s, Hollywood started making movies with the saucer shapes to get us ready for their arrival. Hollywood was intending to ease the public into that. Hollywood was like softening us up to get us ready for their coming.
Yeah. Well, we're still waiting.
When are they coming?
Why,
I think honestly they kind of gave up on us.
Maybe they're here already.
They were building. They were starting to talk through the people. They were starting to talk to the people.
Yeah.
And then look what's going on in our world today. They don't want to talk to us. Would you want to talk to us?
Were they probing the people too, or is that just
Definitely
fantasy? Oh, they were.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I would say I'm pro-probing.
We're here for that.
I am pro-probing.
Dr. Vitka is pro-probing. He brought a couple of pictures he wants us to see. Stace, if you could, Director Stacy, if you could show us one of the ghost pictures. I believe that what Dr. Vitka is planning to do tonight is to prove the existence of ghosts to us.
Is that what I'm planning to do?
I don't know.
All right, I will.
I think that's what you're planning.
Do you not believe in ghosts, Ken?
Kelly didn't tell me what to do.
I don't believe in anything.
Well, that's good. That means you're open.
Yeah.
No, but okay, here we go.
The less you believe in, the better.
Okay, what do we
I'd
have
like
here?
to direct you to the photograph that we're looking at right now, which is a woman, and there seems to be some ectoplasm of some kind flowing out of her. Is that accurate?
I wouldn't say that's flowing out of her.
Flowing into her.
What we're looking at right here, first of all, I call it ectoplasm. It's fun to talk about it being ectoplasm, and that's the term I use because that's the culturally accepted term.
Yeah.
It's really more of an energy than ectoplasm.
Okay.
The idea of ectoplasm comes from the spiritualist movement, and a lot of the ectoplasm stuff that we see is totally fake.
Okay.
People were doing seances, and they were supposed to produce this material, and they were being thoroughly examined and patted down, and they had nowhere to hide it but inside their body crevices. And so when the lights went out, they would start unfurling this ectoplasm, which was really cheesecloth painted with iridescent paint.
Okay.
And so now when people say ectoplasm, I kind of have that connotation.
Okay.
Really, I'd say it's more like energy. It's not like the slime from Ghostbusters or the cheesecloth yanked out of the vagina. What we're looking at in these pictures, I would say, would be more spiritual energy, if you want to consider it that.
Okay, all right, I get it.
And
There's another example.
What's fun with this one is if you look, it looks like it's in a fire pit right there.
Yeah, that's...
And did you notice it looks like it's sitting right there?
If we go back to that photo one more time, I want to take a look at the... oh, here we go.
This is an old found photograph.
Yeah.
And somebody had written on the back in old-fashioned cursive handwriting. It says, "Fire pit. No one was sitting there."
Okay.
And I've actually sent these pictures out to be analyzed.
Right.
And they have not been tampered with. That is not an effect of the light. It's not a problem with the negative.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, you can't 100% say it's a ghost because you weren't there. I wasn't there. But whatever it is technically unexplainable. And that's what I'll give these pictures.
Wow.
It didn't want to stay on screen.
I choose to
It
believe.
didn't even want to be seen.
Is that a ghost right there?
Yeah.
I think I heard a ghost.
You might have. I keep seeing one around here, so...
What do you see here?
I kind of like it kind of looks like a living doll of some kind.
I don't know what he's talking about.
But I've heard that there is a doll graveyard buried underneath the
doll
station.
graveyard.
I've seen Kelly dressed as like a living doll before.
It's been a long time.
I don't know. Are those horrible groans coming from the graveyard?
Yes, could be. Well, listen, this has all been really fascinating.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there's a lot more to uncover with
We'll have
Dr.
to have him
Vitka.
back.
Do you want me to keep digging?
You keep digging. We'll come back to you. We got to keep going.
Wait, tell us where we can get tickets for your tour.
Oh, hold on. I forgot. This guy's got the incredible tour.
Yes.
We all got to go.
Yeah.
Spellbound Tours, the Voodoo Vampire and Ghost Tour. If you go on to...
Wait a minute. Are we going to see all of those when we get there?
Yes.
Voodoo, vampires, and ghosts.
And I can tell you, even if you don't see any ghosts on the tour, we have a tablet full of amazing photographs that have come from people who've taken our tour. And we encourage people to send us your ghost photographs so we can debunk them. Honestly, I'd say we end up debunking way more than we prove, but I always love getting people's photographs and hearing their stories. And if you go to spellboundtours.com, you can order the tickets, you can find our email there, and send us your ghost photographs if you'd like to.
And certainly there are some there
Yeah.
that no one can explain.
Yep.
And a lot of famous ones from Salem, too. I mean, it wouldn't be Salem without the ghosts.
That's absolutely true. There he is, everybody. It's Dr. Vitka, everybody. Dr. Vitka.
Very much. Thank you.
I thank you, Doctor. We'll see you again soon. There he goes. It's Dr. Vitka. Okay, there you go. There he goes.
I'm going. Fine, I'm getting out of here. You don't want me.
There he goes.
You want me to tell you that dog story and make it make more sense?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, next time.
Wait, what?
What?
All right, there you go. Here he goes. Dr. Vitka. We have a special guest in the studio tonight.
We have a guest? Another
Yeah.
guest?
Yes, we have a very special surprise guest.
Okay,
Here-
let's
here-
bring
are
him
you
on.
ready?
Yeah,
You ready
I'm
for
ready.
him?
I love surprises.
Everybody is anticipating who it could be. It's a Salem Satan, everybody.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. It's the Salem Satan. Oh, there is. Oh my God. Well, look at this. Satan's here. He's doing a little charity event, which you don't really expect from Satan, but generally, here in Salem, anything goes. And you notice here on the sign.
I want
He's
to feel
offering-
the embrace of Satan.
Okay, so I'm saying anybody who wants a free hug from Satan, now is the time. Kelly, go ahead. Here you go. Anybody else? Hey, Larsa, you want a free hug from Satan? Here she can. All right, come on. There you go. Give yeah. There you go. Oh, that's beautiful.
I'll tell you, Jesus doesn't hug like that.
Calliope Morrison, I feel like you've always wanted a hug from Satan. Here it comes. Oh, here we go. Oh, another warm embrace. Turns out Satan gives the best hugs. Anybody else? Any members of the Squirm wanna? All right, there we go.
Yeah.
There we go. Baby teeth.
Baby
Yeah. All right, stop hugging people, Satan. Come on over here.
Yeah! We got Satan!
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, Satan and Satan.
Satan on Satan.
He's good!
Oh,
He's good!
this is unprecedented. I don't think there's ever been a Satan on Satan hug on public access before. How did you become the Salem Satan? Do you have to battle other Satans to get there?
No. From Salem. Sorry, my little out of breath here.
It's a lot of hugs.
A lot of hugs.
What do
Damn
you got?
right.
He was on a soapbox showing at a little girl,
Yep.
and I thought, I need to do something.
Yep.
So I came up with the mask and the costume and the free hugs, and I just came in front of them and messed with them.
Fantastic. So he's part of the grand tradition here in Salem of walking down the street, running into a cool weirdo, and getting a hug. And they're free. If you wanna give him a little donation, he'll give it to charity. That's
awesome.
Children's Hospital.
Boston Children's Hospital. That's the kind of Satanism I can get behind.
Hail Satan!
Hail Satan, everybody! All right, thank you. There he is, everybody. It's Satan. All right, you can get out of here now, Satan. But I want to get a hug on the way out. Hold on.
Aww.
Good hug.
That is a great hug. Thank you, Satan. There he goes. What a nice surprise when Satan just pops in.
That was a great hug, too.
Wow.
I
Yeah.
needed that.
I think he straightened up my back. I think he fixed my slip disc.
Satan is a chiropractor.
He really did a good job there. Hey, I don't want to freak you out or anything, but I feel like I see that ghost again. Do you see anything weird?
I don't see anything. Mike Vitka can tell you if there's a ghost in here, I bet.
All right, well, listen, this next guy, it makes sense, Kelly, that Salem would have a thriving goth music scene.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a king of the goths here. And we have him. He's right there, and we're gonna bring him out. And when you see this guy, you're gonna go, yeah, of course, King of the Goths.
Bring him out.
DJ Vudu, everybody!
Woo!
Oh, here he comes.
I know this guy.
You know this guy. Here he comes, DJ Vudu. Wow, and look, he's got a container of some kind.
Is there takeout in there?
Yeah, find out what's inside.
Oh my God, he brought cookies.
The DJ brought cookies, everybody.
Join the dark side. They have cookies. Aww.
By the way, he's got a big show coming up, big dark night with a live band. We're gonna play a little clip of the band in a second. Let me ask you a question. As the preeminent goth DJ in town, I want to know what's the number one goth anthem. What's the one? Don't answer yet. The one that gets everybody out on the dance floor. I want to see if we can guess. Kelly, what is it? What is it? What's the one song that gets everybody out on the dance floor?
I don't know.
I'm gonna go to somebody else if you don't.
Go to someone else. Come back
Chris.
to me.
Depeche Mode.
Depeche Mode. What?
Oh, fucking like Enjoy the Silence of Personal Jesus or some shit. Off the really good album, Violator.
Okay, you got it.
Okay, what about anything by The Cure? Maybe like some Disintegration?
My guess is.
Bauhaus,
do you have
yeah,
do you have
shit.
one, Jason? He looks like he has one.
Typo negative.
Typo negative.
negative.
I don't think any of those are right. I think it's either Blue Monday by New Order,
Oh, yeah.
or This Corrosion by Sisters of Mercy. Let's find out what is the number one.
God, I really bombed that.
Let's find out. DJ Vudu, what is the number one goth anthem? Go ahead.
It's a tie.
It's a tie between.
You're all correct.
Oh. All depends on the night. All depends on the crowd. Is that right? Is that what you're going to tell me?
Correct.
What will clear the floor immediately, though? You put it on, everybody's out. Nobody wants to hear it.
Nickelback.
By the way, if you're a beginner goth, if you're just new to the scene, to the dance scene, all this kind of stuff, do you have what would you suggest is like a good beginner dance that we could try out?
Eek, there's a spider. Don't step there.
How do you do that one?
Okay, let's do it. Come on,
Do
DJ.
it
Let's
too?
do it.
All right.
Here we go. Eek, there's a spider. You do it. We'll follow you. Here we go. Okay. All right. Hey. Oh yeah. All right. We're doing it.
Clear the cobwebs.
Yeah.
Clear the cobwebs.
Okay. Yeah.
And you can find all these on YouTube.
Fantastic.
Great tutorials on there. Look there.
We are. We're dancing goth. Hey, why is it dark with a Q?
To be different.
That's exactly right. We're going to show you a clip from a band that's coming up. They're called Big Time Kill. When are they going to be at your?
March 28th, they'll be there.
That is the perfect time for it. What is the proper? I don't know. Some nights you have to go to a goth night. You have to be all dressed in black. Some you don't. How does it work at dark? What can we show up in?
So at dark, I prefer you wear all black.
Okay.
Or creative attire. We understand some folks just get out of work, don't have that.
Okay.
Great. Sorry, you got to pay a little extra.
A little extra.
And if it's your first time there and you just stumble across us, you have to do stuff at home. Again, a little bit extra, just so that you're one of us, and we're not taking a chance on someone that we don't know that's not one of us that's going to be acting inappropriately.
Boom. I want to take you to take a look at the Squirm. Would they all get in, or would they have to pay extra? They're not in black.
That's
not in
creative
black.
attire.
That's creative.
They're all welcome.
That's very creative.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
We basically try to promote something.
guys
that
are
if
in.
you're not goth, we're trying to do Halloween all year long.
Yeah,
Once
that's
a
it.
month.
That's perfect.
Dress
It's not
up.
hard to do in Salem.
What came first? Did you have to create the goth scene in Salem, or was it here when you got here? That's the question I have.
There was a small group of us back
Yeah.
in the early 2000s, and we didn't have a home anywhere to go. And we would meet and play pool on Wednesday nights and then go into Boston for the goth nights in there. And then when I had the proper resources and the connections, and I found a venue in Salem, we started to do it once a month. And then it kind of took off from there. So, people in Salem now have a place to go without having to go driving a far distance.
Because the Goths were always here.
Oh, they were always
here.
here.
They just needed a place to go.
They needed a place
Get
to go,
down.
and this
to hear
guy
our
did
music
it.
and hang out.
Hell yeah.
He's the guy that gave them all a place to go. It's a beautiful story. Do you have can we play the clip or no? Can we play the clip?
You know I
everybody. They're playing dark. You can eke a mouse to that all night long.
I'm going to clean those cobwebs.
You better believe it. Thank you, DJ Vudu. All right. I'll see you later, DJ. There he goes, DJ. Off you go. There he goes, everybody. Don't forget to go to dark. Hey, real quick. You want to do a garbage day real quick?
Yeah, let's do it.
Hey, Dor, can I have the garbage, please? Exactly, it's garbage
Never
day.
gets old.
Garbage day is the part of the show where we reach into the garbage can and we pull out some cinematic atrocity from way back when, and then next week we'll check it out. It's Kelly's turn. She got the short straw. Let's find out what's in there. Here we go. Open that up. There you go. All right. Acts like there's something spooky in there when you get in there. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Good job. She knows how to hunt. What do you got there, buddy?
Terror eyes.
Terror eyes. It's like terror eyes, except it's terror
I get
eyes. You get that? What do we got here? All right. No more films. No more horror. What's the devil to do? Terror eyes. I believe this is a mid-'80s anthology, which means it's little different short stories.
1989.
1989. You remember 1989?
No.
Nope. I do. We'll talk about it next week. There they are, everybody. It's the Squirrel!
Everything you love is gonna die eventually. You might as well go where your skin is burning. Everything you love is gonna die eventually. You might as well go where your skin is burning. You touch the wrong thing. You touch the wrong thing. You touch the wrong thing. You touch something wrong. Everything you love is gonna die eventually. You might as well go when your skin is burning. Everything you love is gonna die eventually. You might as well go when your skin is burning. Oh, you touch the wrong thing. Oh, you touch the wrong thing.